Hello, we are on people.
Hi, happy Monday. It's Monday, right?
Is it Monday?
It is. We're muted.
We're not muted. Maybe
It
now.
says mic is muted.
You hear sound? That mic on
Oh,
is.
oh.
We are actually on live and in living color. Hello, people.
Hello, people.
I have to set up because I got to share. I got to do all that stuff. We are actually on Instagram today.
Are we? Hi, Insta. Insta.
Our people are watching us on Instagram. How was your weekend, Nancy?
My weekend was very quiet.
We've been having a lot of quiet weekends lately.
Yeah, my weekend was way too quiet.
Way too quiet?
Way too quiet.
It can never be too quiet.
It absolutely can. My my weekend was dry.
My weekend was absolutely interesting. I had a long week, so I think my week was better than my weekend.
That's good.
Yeah, I went to go see my mom. I was on my way to Washington, D.C. to go see some stuff, and then I made it as far as the outlet mall, and that was it. And I spent $700. I spent too much money. I had to come back home. But we are on. Hi, Chin Chin. Hey, Jeep. How are you guys? We're giving everybody a chance to come in and say hi to us and all that good stuff before I guess we really get into what it is that we're going to talk about on today. I'm sharing. You got to
He's
talk. You got to be the
sharing.
filler.
I gotta be the filler.
Well, look,
Am I the filler or the fluffer?
you're the filler. And just like that, Doc is he's back.
I wanna be the fluffer. I just realized. I just learned what fluffer means. Thank you, Chin Chin. I
Really?
appreciate that. I needed to hear that today.
Wait, you didn't know what a fluffer was?
No, I think you told me what it was.
That is from something I probably I'd share. Yes.
Yes. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Jeep. I miss all my friends. I feel so disconnected from people.
But like we said, disconnecting sometimes is a good thing. You know why I think
Yes.
disconnecting is a good thing though? I think sometimes disconnecting is a good thing, not just because we have to get our minds together, but you know the saying absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to miss our friends to appreciate them. If we're around them too much, it's like
Yeah, you get tired of them.
yeah.
But that's the good thing that we have so many that we don't chill with everybody all the time. So I'm always missing somebody.
Okay.
Where am I hearing myself?
There, but they can't hear the echo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm always hearing. I'm always hearing. We always have someone to miss because we don't see anybody. Jeep, I'll fluff you up, girl. Hi,
Here we go.
CJ.
Hey CJ.
Thank you, love. Thank you. Red is my favorite color.
Red is your favorite color?
It is. You didn't know that?
I thought
You couldn't tell?
I thought
You
Jonathan was your
can't
favorite
tell.
color.
Red is my favorite color. Do 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 do. My tattoo is red and green.
I thought purple was your favorite color. I feel like we had
No,
this conversation.
no. I said purple is my new favorite color, but red's been my favorite color
Oh,
since I
okay.
was little. Spanish girls are taught to like red.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like Latin women. You notice Latin women wear a lot of red. It's like a Latin thing,
I mean, in church we call that the devil.
and that's why we're like
Uh,
seductresses. Yo, how my the nurse at my job told me I had red lipstick on at work, and I hardly ever wear makeup to work, right?
huh?
And she's like, oh, she's like a Indian lady, and she's like, the prostitutes in my country wear red lipstick.
Oh,
And I said, well, thank you. The prostitutes in this country too.
I thought that was kind of shady
She
though.
was
That
like,
was
yeah, red lipstick and red nail polish. And I was like, I guess in my other career,
really.
I'm a prostitute.
I'm about to take your glass.
My glass is still full.
I
I
know.
just started
Oh Lord
drinking. I
Jesus.
just started. I didn't drink all weekend. Let me enjoy myself. Feel free to open. What is this? What's that share referral?
I
Can you
have
get
no
rid of that?
idea. I can't.
Click it.
Okay, let's see what happens. No.
Just click it. Let them
Oh
share
wait.
it. That's fine.
Okay.
No, it's still there. Can we slide it?
I don't know. I don't know
Can
how
you
to do
slide it
that.
off the screen?
Shh. I don't know. What is it?
So feel free to open your robe up. I have pasties on. Don't play with me, girl.
Yeah, we had a conversation about that.
I have to have pasties on.
We had to have pasties. Take this from me.
Hi. Don't let me talk into the mic. I love talking into the mic. And I've been deprived of the mics. Don't get me talking out of mic. Hi, my purple queen. Kisses, boo. So let's get into our topic. I'm just joking and feeling silly. We have 15 people. So let's get into the topic for tonight. What's the topic? I don't want to
You tell me.
this.
I never really hold the mic anyway. I just kind of love to sit here.
Is that what it? I'm like holding the mic, but not that mic.
Come talk to my mic. Let me put the mic over here.
Don't play with me. It's been a while.
Anyway, go.
So our topic for tonight, is it ethical to talk about a private sexual encounter with someone without your consent? If you're doing it to give a sexual referral. So how do you feel? I'm on the fence about it because a part of me likes my whole facts to be private.
Right. But what's that other side? Because I think I know the other side.
And then the other side, I know I'm gonna get a good referral. So go ahead, but you. But
it's not just your referral. It's also like I've heard women talking like, "Girl, you need to
you need to fuck with him. You need to play with that person, or he gonna put it on you." So in the lifestyle,
okay,
that's something new to get used to, right? Because as friends, we'll talk about those things.
Wait, you don't talk about that in the vanilla world?
Not really. I didn't. It's different when you be like, yo, that girl sucks a mean dick, or he eats crazy pussy, yo, you need to let him eat your pussy. Like, right. We are very sharing with our information here. It's like, I feel compersion, right? I'll tell the girl, yo, that's one of my old niggas, but he gonna put it on you. Go ahead, go get some, Shit, I'll say that about my current nigga.
Wow.
Go get him. Anybody. Well, anyway. Go get him. He'll put it on you. I like to watch.
We're taking your mic today.
Take my mic. Anyway. So on one hand, I like it. And on the other hand, I like to keep my whole facts private.
Okay.
Right. So how do you guys feel about how do you guys feel about someone telling your whole facts?
Smile for the camera. Do you guys hear an echo again? You gotta hold the mic again.
I have to hold the mic. Right. So one time, a while ago, in my other life, I had this guy, right? And I played with him, and he got a referral. We love each other, right? Like good friend of love, right? So I played with the guy, and then we had a magical moment. It was so magical. Anyway, he knows who he is. I wish he was on. But anyway, after our magical moments, He was like, so and so told me to come see you, and he said you was amazing. But he was really right. Like, you're really amazing. But that kind of like turned me on.
Of course it was.
I was like, y'all was talking about me fucking.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, he said you was amazing. And he did not lie. You are amazing. And he told me to kiss you. He gave me this big, passionate kiss.
I'm glad the mic went silent at that moment because y'all, what she just said, Lord Jesus. Oh God. I'm not even fucking with you right now.
Am I the only one that can hear? Can you hear us now, Mr.
Yeah, I
Anthony
know.
Baird? Chin Chin said good.
We had to freaking mute
They
her.
they were muting me.
We had to
They were
freaking censor her.
muting me.
Lord, no, we're not saying it again, Priscilla. No, definitely not to you.
Actually, I need them two guys and Priscilla. We will have an amazing time.
It's okay. Producer, we need some coffee. Maybe a rose. I'm just saying.
Oh man, I need some dick in my belly.
That you said it again. Okay.
What I say?
Really?
I need some magical dick in my belly. She says she knows who I'm talking about. You know, the magic girl. I like to keep it simple, fun, and magical. I feel like we missed the best part of the story. Yo, why are you shaking your head?
There, Mike.
Shake the mic. Why are you shaking your head? So I was telling her, I said I need to be ball gagged. I said, who wants to ball gag me today? Because
Ball gag.
my mouth is
No.
fire.
No.
No,
Priscilla says she does. Of course you do, Priscilla.
I know she does.
I wish I had some chicken right now. I want some chicken.
What does chicken have to do with
I'm
what
trying
I
to
just
change the
talked about?
subject to anything I possibly can. I just want them just trying to change the fucking subject. We're not even supposed to be talking about this.
So the question is,
Oh,
at
God.
that moment, so I was telling you, for people who didn't hear, right?
Just bring it to me.
I had this magical, super magical moment with this guy, right? And then, like, after we finished, he was like, so and so
I don't even care that I'm being ghetto right now.
He
I
was
need
like,
chicken.
so and so said that you were amazing, and he didn't lie. And then he was like, he told me to give you a kiss, and then he just like gave me the most magical, passionate kiss, and it just felt like I had like a three-way, like I had two dudes at the same time, even though I didn't.
But he was that good?
He was amazing.
That's a referral if I ever heard one. God damn.
I'm giving him a referral, even though I'm not saying his name.
You should call him. Just to say thank you. You can't go over there, but just call him to say thank you.
He calls me every now and then to say hello.
Oh boy.
Anyway, it was.
I do not like this moment you and Priscilla are having.
Yes, me and Priscilla are having a moment because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Girl, if I didn't have pasties on, my nipples would be hard. So
let's go to the comments.
So yeah, Chameleon Fee says, I'm a little late to the party, but I'm a double-minded. I don't like my business shared for clout, but under most circumstances, I don't care who knows what I did with whom because I have nothing to hide. So when I'm single, I don't really like nobody to know my whole facts. So I'm very private about who I play with when I'm single, right? Now, now I'm in a relationship, so I'll play with my partner in front of everybody. And I like to be an exhibitionist. That's my thing. I love an audience. But when I'm single, I'll pull my prey into a little corner and I have my way with them. And then nobody needs to know, right? Because I'm single, and it's just not that I'm ashamed. It's just none of nobody's business.
Okay, so Miss Angelica Turner. Hey, Angelica.
I'm not a fan of being referred. Don't be telling people we played. Okay, that's respectful, right? That's respectful. That's respectable. And in the vanilla world, it's like don't kiss and tell,
Right.
right? And even in the lifestyle world, don't kiss and tell.
Right.
But sometimes you have moments that are amazing. You be like, yo, that person put it on me.
I've had those moments.
That person put it on me. Hi, Terry. So I don't know. It could be kind of like a compliment when someone's talking about your skills or how much they enjoyed you.
So, okay.
I think it depends how they say it.
Well, so I think it's like how they say it in the context in which they say it. So, why is there so many screens? Okay, so we were on our chat once, and there's a friend of my chat that her and I we go back and forth, and we tell our whole facts. And you were like, "Yo, that's not cool. Don't be telling the whole facts." And then we were like, "We can tell it." And then she was like, "Yeah, we'll tell it. And here are the pictures."
Mm-hmm.
You remember that? You were like, "Okay, so since we telling it now, we gonna talk about it." But in our personal private chat, I think that's okay.
Right.
Because we kind of have consent to do that.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to go around telling everybody what I saw you doing.
I don't know, because one time we was at a party and somebody that wasn't there was telling me what I did.
You're assuming it was from me.
No, I'm not. I know exactly who said it. But I didn't care because I did it to my man. So talk about it because I did it in front of everybody and I put
Was
some
a
work
person
in.
who told you at the party? You said they weren't at the party.
The person who told me was not at the party, but they were told by somebody who was at the party. I know who it was.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the assumption of privacy at parties.
So when you see somebody doing something at a party,
Go ahead.
how about now? Check, mic check. Mic check.
Oh, I know what's wrong.
It depends, right? How that person was saying it. Because some people could talk about it derogatory, and some people like, yo, high five. My girl was getting it.
Right.
You know? And to go back to my story of the person, no thank you. To go back to my story of the person who spoke about me, I know that that person really genuinely loves and cares about me. So when he said it, he meant it that way.
But was he giving you details, or was he saying stuff like, "Oh, you were getting it in at the party"? Because there's a difference. It's like, "Oh, I heard that you had a good time at the party."
No, there's a difference between saying I heard you had a good time at the party and saying, yo, you was making sounds and this and that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You look like the exorcist.
Damn.
Which is all true, but the person that wasn't there wasn't privy to that.
Mm-hmm.
So you wasn't supposed to tell them.
But you know,
Right?
I think, and this isn't a discreet friends party or whoever party or Lola party or whoever party. There's really nothing you can do about people repeating what goes on at these parties. And I think it's false for people to assume that what you do at a party may not get out unless it's a small party. Like we're talking about four, 6 people, even 10 people. Yeah, but if you're going to large parties where it's like 150 people there, it may get out.
I mean, here's the thing. When you know you're doing things in front of other people,
Mm-hmm.
you know you run the risk of it getting out. Because they may just be impressed by what they saw.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then some people in the lifestyle, especially, don't even think there's nothing wrong with talking about it.
Yep.
Right? It's like, oh shoot, my friend was getting it in. Oh, she was putting that work in, or he was putting that work in. And
Yep.
it's not meant to be derogatory.
Not at all.
But the person who's being talked about may not like it very much.
Right. Why are you telling my shit to everybody?
Right. So I personally have a rule that when I play with someone, when I'm single, I play private. When I'm with my partner, I'll play publicly, right? Because I like being watched. I enjoy it, and I don't give a fuck if y'all talk about what I did with my partner, right?
Right.
But if I'm doing it and I'm single and I'm playing private, and it's not even nothing that it's meant to go anywhere. It's not meant for people to talk about, and I don't want people to talk about it. I'm gonna keep it private to myself. How discreet can you be or expect at an LS party? Thank you, Jonathan. I just got good with the territory, I presume. Hey, Keone. Well, that's the thing, right? So, but we still have to try our best for the people who know better. Try our best to respect the privacy of people.
Yep.
Right? One thing I don't like, I despise, is when I'm in group chats and I see people put pictures of people who are not in the group chat
Oh, I hate that.
in sexual positions. Like we had this big discussion once because this guy posted a picture of a girl sucking his dick. You couldn't see his face at all in the picture, but you see her face clear as day. And I'm like, is this lady in the group? I think someone else asked him that. And I was like, yeah, because if she's not in the group, you shouldn't be posting her in here.
Yep.
You know? I'm adamant about that. I don't like that. Chameleon Fee says, I'm gonna adopt your rule from here on out. Well, I'm glad I could help, honey. Um, Jeep says people are gonna talk. Make sure you give them something to talk about. That's right. If you're gonna show it, show the fuck out. Right? Don't have them saying you was giving some whack head. Like, don't give no pretty girl head in public. Like, if you're gonna do it in public, you gotta do it right. Right? Discretion is supposed to be a prerequisite to even be at these. LS does not mean anything goes, and decency goes out the window. I agree with you, Angelica. I agree with you very much. But realistically speaking, I can't. If I'm playing in public, I can't control what comes out of other people's mouths. The only thing I can control is what I let them see.
Yep.
Right? Shit is wild to not have blur etiquette. Yeah, I agree. I mean, so let's make a pact. If you're on this podcast today, then when we see people at parties, we're not going to talk about their business. Right? I'm not going to say who I saw at the party. CJ, not pretty girl head. We do not give pretty girl head, okay? I don't want your nostrils flaring. I don't want boogers coming out your nose.
Go back to what Kenny said.
Kenny says shit is wild to not have blur etiquette.
Where'd you say that? No.
Oh, that's King. Oh, Keone said,
Keone, sorry.
However, I think we know decorum. My friend went to a club and he was a deacon at a church and went with a fellow deacon.
Goddamn.
Who it was that went with him from our church. He took that secret to the grave. Yeah. And I'm not gonna talk about my friends that come. Listen, a lot of us have private lives and we have public personas and we have careers and we have stuff. So you're not supposed to put people's business out there. And I agree with what the young lady before said. I can't see her message anymore, but I agree with what she said. Yes, CJ, we are discreet friends for a reason. So we should be discreet about our stuff. So there's two sides to the coin, right?
There you go.
Discretion is supposed to be a prerequisite to even be at these places. Absolutely. I 1000% agree with that's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
But we know that there's always people that's going to talk.
So,
and some of the people that talk don't even mean any harm.
Right.
They're just talking about how much fun they had and what they saw. Right?
Right. So I think that we have to remember that we can't remove the human element out of all this shit. And I think that's what Izzy is trying to allude to. People are going to be people. We can put every single precaution there is in place that we can think of, put that in place. We're going to ban you. We're going to fine you. We're going to call the cops. We're going to do whatever. But I'm telling you, people are going to be people. And like you said, sometimes people are just excited. You're like, oh my God, I can't believe the shit I just saw.
That? Oh. She wasn't breathing.
It is kind of amazing how you breathe out of your nose and just sit there. Like you will do that shit for like a half an hour, just like, how are you even breathing? She's like, I breathe out of my nose. Who the fuck knows how to do that shit?
You can breathe through your nose with a dick in your throat. I'm just saying. It is possible. I'll show you. Anyway, I recently went to a
You
party
need an
and
OnlyFans page.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I recently went to a party and introduced myself to a guy who was talking with my friend. You're a Jeep. He had a big smile on his face. I said, I take it you've heard about me. He said, I was just told if I ever get a shot with you, I had a better take it. LMAO. That was cute. So, Jeep, how did you feel when he said that? Because that sounds like a compliment.
Yeah, but then read what Fee said right after that.
If you share what we did without asking me if it's okay first, I will never put this pussy on you again. Oh no, P, don't do that, boo. No. But what if you just had like an amazing time with the person? Like, what if the person really had an amazing time with you? And so let's put it on a perspective for males. Because girls, we be talking about guys. And let's be honest, guys with really good peen are kind of limited, right? So when you get a guy with some good peen in the lifestyle, you're like, yo, girl, you need to get that.
Is that really true? Can I tell you something?
I'm not. I
I
don't
wish y'all
play,
could have
and I'm
saw the
in a
way she looked at me
relationship.
just now. The way she just looked at me when I asked that. She's like, yes. But can I tell you something? It's the same way with pussy.
Do women have whack pussy?
Yes. Yes. Horrible.
Horrible pussy? Is
Like,
there such thing? Can't you just like spit on it and make it wet?
it's not that it's wet. It's like too open, or they just
We got no grip.
got no grip.
No grippy.
You're not participatory. No, I don't want a princess. I don't want a pillow queen. No, fuck me back, goddammit.
Throw that shit back, bitch. Oh.
We're not gonna be able to post this anywhere.
This is why you gotta edit the videos.
No,
right? Keone said, "What makes pussy whack?" So he just said,
producer, why aren't you bleeping this shit out? There's a 2-second.
What makes pussy whack? So he just said it's too wide open. It has no grip. So women will talk, right? Women will talk like, girl, he gonna put it on you for hours. Girl, he's 5 minutes and he's one and done. You know, girl, he try to fuck you with a rubber dick. Shit is gummy.
Oh God.
he wanna fuck you with a semi. Like
long slower. I think it's okay to say you had a good time without getting into details. I 100% agree.
I agree with that too.
Right?
I agree with that too. It's okay. Like I am a believer of not kissing and telling. So I'm not gonna tell people who I played with. Right? I'm just not. Now my partner is different. And I'm gonna tell everybody it was amazing. So y'all can all fuck him too. I don't give a fuck. I'll pass him around.
That's I've heard that a lot, Lems. He comes highly recommended.
Highly recommended. Yeah. So women, we talk. So we don't like when guys talk about us. But let's talk about the double standard.
Oh, by the way, like and share, guys, please.
Please like and share.
Like, share. If you aren't subscribed to our Facebook page, subscribe.
Jeep says, I'm an exhibitionist anyway. High five, girl. Me too. So my details and whole facts are out there. Priscilla says she doesn't kiss and tell. So in real life, I won't kiss and tell. I won't. But I might tell my home girl, like, girl, you need to ride that ride. Right?
Well, apparently, because you and Priscilla are talking about it right now.
Priscilla, she knows. We speak a certain language no one understands, right, girl? I love me some her. Guys, you gotta order some cookies from Priscilla. Okay.
Oh, yes.
If you're having an event, if you're having family over, if you're having friends night, girls night, boys night, freak night, whatever night, she got these guava cookies that I'm dying to try. But her chocolate chip cookies and those. What's the butter?
I don't know what it is.
The butter, chocolate, salted butter, chocolate chip cookies. Oh my God, will make me have a food gasm. Okay? and I'm just putting my birthday order in for those guava cookies.
And I'm getting, you know,
So
when I tasted the, I'm like, somebody's this sexy made these fucking cookies. It's like,
Priscilla, can you make my cookies in your lingerie?
Priscilla, can you
I
make
want birthday cookies in lingerie.
Priscilla, can you make my cookies nude? No lingerie needed. Listen, it's okay.
That's all right. I'll put it to the side. But I like lingerie, a little something cute to take off.
True.
I just recommended a guy to my best friend this weekend. Go back to Jeep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scroll up. She said, "Yes, ma'am. You see, I get the bitches to do what I want."
What do you mean, yes, ma'am, Priscilla?
Fuck, I'm talking about. You see that? I get more bitches than you.
Well, yeah, because you're sexier than I
am. You went up way too far. Down. T dot. No, up. I definitely tell my homegirls if they should try out some penis. We talk about penis. Women, we talk about penis just as much as the men talk about us. Chrissy says, I am an exhibitionist as well, but I don't usually kiss and tell. Yeah, I won't kiss and tell. Mm-hmm. But if you're there, you'll get a show. I want to watch when she makes these cookies. Oh, wait, Priscilla, can you come to my party naked and make the cookies? Based on the stuff I post, it can be correctly guessed how I perform. Well, CJ, you're very open with your shit.
You are.
Very open.
You're like, I'm discreet. Next thing you know, bam.
I had this dick in my ear. I want to try that one day. I mean, I might.
You're just having a night. You just having a night.
I told you I was home all weekend by myself, alone. Now I get around people and I don't know how to act.
What is this shit that just came across the stream?
Check out StreamYard and get a $10 discount. StreamYard has you promoting them.
And we're not even telling.
I am an exhibitionist too until you start talking about what you see me do in front of people that weren't there. Then I become a hermit crab and won't teach the class anymore. So that's the thing, right? We have to know and understand, especially when you're giving a good show, love.
Yeah.
People's gonna be like, oh my God, did you see what she did? Hey Danielle, boo. People gonna talk about it. And it's not right. I'm not saying it's right, and I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying it's the reality, especially if you did some amazing shit. You teaching a class, then they're gonna talk about it, right? So don't do stuff with people that you don't want to be talked about. Danielle says she's definitely an exhibitionist. I can't wait to see you at the hotel party and see the little shenanigans you get into.
So here's the thing, though. With men, we talk, but it's considered locker room talk. It's considered boy talk. Men, so it's not.
And women, offensive. We talk, and it's considered women talk. You said it's not offensive, but I think guys are more derogatory.
Not the way I heard y'all talk. Not the way I be hearing y'all talk. You can poke me all you want. Y'all be going in. I'm like, damn, that poor dude.
I mean, if it was good, we're gonna tell people it was good, and if it was terrible, we really gonna tell people it was terrible.
That's not. But y'all be like, nah. I got him in the room, and he lasted. He couldn't get hard. His head was bad. His dick was bad. Like, girl, what was even the point?
He should have stayed home. Who brought him outside? Who told him he could come outside with that little thing? What the hell? I get insulted if you give me one of those.
Let's make a new band.
You're banned for having bad penis. You're banned for terrible peen, right? But no, women talk, just men talk. But I think, well, women talk derogatory when it was bad. But guys could be derogatory even when it was good. Like, oh, she was sucking my dick. You had to see her, blah, 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 blah. And it's not in a beautiful kind of sense of the word.
You're not going to do. I've heard these conversations. I'm not even talking about you. I've heard these conversations.
My nigga, if I suck your dick, you better tell somebody that shit was magical and you saw God with my face on.
I did see somebody's head there. My eyes were. I was like, is he dying? Is he okay? Does he need an ambulance?
If you gonna talk about me, you better tell him you saw God. Danielle says I can never focus on
I
the
got so
topic
many
when
sound
Izzy's
bites for
sitting
this.
up there looking delicious all the time. Thank you, boo. I can't wait to motorboat them titties. Oh, sorry. It's not the alcohol. Look, my cup is still like.
And that's the scary part. It's not the alcohol.
Listen, I was home alone all weekend. Nobody loves me.
Anyway.
Fuck me for hours.
Yeah, Michelle is dangerous.
I love Michelle.
Yeah.
The takeaway is don't be terrible, right? Don't be terrible. You won't be talked about badly.
But look, he said, right, lie about me if you're going to talk about me. Right, lie. Just lie.
It ain't no lie if you talk about me, though. I'm just saying. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to put that work in.
So I'm just saying, I do have some recommendations, but I do know that one person was telling everybody that I get bad hugs. There's like he gives horrible, horrible, horrible hugs. So sometimes recommendations cannot be listened to. While my hugs might not be top tier, I know it's not horrible. So sometimes you can't listen to recommendations.
And here's the other part. Maybe two people didn't have the proper chemistry and their sex was terrible, but then when you do it with them, it might be amazing.
It's true.
It could be it could be magical between you and that person. Maybe the other person they were doing it with, it was whack because they weren't feeling each other and they didn't have that chemistry.
I've definitely had those moments.
Right? Because there might be somebody who said that this is why I personally don't like having sex with someone I'm not completely into. Because if I'm not completely into you, I'm not going to give it 100%. Right? I'm not going to be fully, completely open and, turned on. I'm not going to go ham on you to turn you on and make it like, I'm not going to care. I might give you a simple, not even a kiss, just bend over, back shots and get it over with.
You're just trying to get yours off.
And that doesn't really get me off.
Then what's the point?
And then what's the point? This is why I don't really have random encounters like that.
Thank you, G.
This is why I'm not really into random encounters unless it's like a magical one, like the one Priscilla knows I'm talking about. Anyway, you know which one I'm talking about too. You was there
the night I met you.
Yes.
I met her screen before I met her person.
That's still one of my favorite nights in my life. Anyway,
actually, it was because we switched. I can't tell with who, but I was like, "Oh, this is happening." Yeah, it was dope.
High five, friend.
Yep.
That was one of the most magical nights of my life. I've had moments where I've played with people and I have gotten unsolicited facts about them afterwards from other people that didn't match my interaction with them. I say, just see for yourself. Everyone is different. Yeah, everyone is different. Someone may have chemistry. Maybe he couldn't get his dick hard for you, but for me, the magic happened. Or vice versa.
Wow.
Maybe for me, it didn't work. But maybe for you, it did.
Did you just say that? You was like, yeah, he couldn't get his dick hard for you, but for me.
Or vice versa. It could have been that he wasn't feeling me that much, but now you play with him and he really feels you. Like, the chemistry is different. Chemistry could do different things for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you really can't go. But now, if a lot of people say the same thing, then it got to be true.
Yes, it's true.
Right? But if one person says it, then it's like, oh, my pasty's coming off. If one person says it,
will you cover up before we get kicked off?
I just said I was an exhibitionist, right? Anyway,
those pasties are sexy though. Everybody, give her a thumbs up. Those pasties are sexy, right?
I asked my small circle for whole facts before I proceed. Yeah, and like when I was single, if guys hit on me, I would hit some of my friends that I know people, and I'd be like, "What you know about him? Is he a waste of time? And you want some of my alcohol?
Come on, dude. I don't feel like getting up and walk.
No, you better get up and walk. I don't want to share.
Why don't you want to share your alcohol?
Because I need another one. I need a refill.
You know what?
Listen, I had a long week. The key word is unsolicited. We don't want unsolicited conversations, right? So we must respect people's privacy. I really, 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 really don't agree with posting people's pictures in groups when they're not there or without their permission and them in precarious situations. Thank you.
I'll drive you home tonight.
I think Maybe I get somebody handsome and cute to drive me home. Who wants to come drive me home?
No one can drive her home. Matter of fact, you just sleep on the couch. You just sleep on the couch.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
You can wear. Look, we'll wash your clothes out. It'll be fine.
So, or maybe he already nutted 3 times before he get a chance to meet you. That's true too,
You know what?
especially at a party.
I didn't even think about that.
His balls are drained. He may not have had anything to do with its attraction. That could be it too, maybe.
But here's
especially at a party. If you're meeting someone at a party and you know they played with other people. Jeep, you coming to drop me home?
You gonna drive the 6 hours?
I agree. Nobody's footage should be floating around without their knowledge. I'm very funny about posting certain pictures. People may think I'm bougie, but I don't really post pictures of my pussy on any of the groups.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really post any pictures or videos of me having sex. Even with my partner, I don't post those videos because you just never know what someone would do with those videos. Right. And to each his own on what they do. I don't judge. I love when other people post the videos. I put my AirPods on and I watch and I listen.
You listen?
Absolutely. Because I am a voyeur, right? I do like to watch people have sex. But personally, unless it's like our group that I know everyone who's in it and I could trust, then I wouldn't.
Can I ask you a question? So I have this thing where I just like watching people have sex, but I will watch people have sex who I know I'm never going to have sex with, not because I won't have a chance, but I'm just not interested in them. But watching them have sex with other people is a turn on. Is that weird?
I love to listen to.
Is that weird though?
It's not weird. I'm a voyeur. I mean, I'm not gonna have sex with everyone, but I like to watch a lot of people have sex.
Okay.
Like, especially at parties, live porn.
Yes, Katie. Yes, there's video.
But there's videos. You gotta see my hidden files. But everything does not go on social. Everything is not for social media. Some things are just for me and my partner, right? But I do love to watch, and I do love to give a show. So if you catch me live, you won't catch me live. Don't be talking about me after you watch.
Yeah. No, don't watch Izzy live because you're going to go home and look at your girl. Not me per se, but
You're going to go home and look at your girl and tear her ass up.
No, you're going to be like, why are you not doing that? Let me tell you what I just saw this girl do.
No, that's not true. You're going to go home and you're going to be inspired to tear your woman up.
You need to learn, girl, you need to learn how to breathe out your nose. She can breathe for 30 minutes.
She didn't breathe for 30 minutes.
She didn't breathe for 30 minutes. She had dudes shaking.
That's not true. I do breathe up my nose.
I don't understand.
Ladies, practice. Open your mouth and breathe through your nose.
And all the men just got turned on. And all the men just say, oh, all the men just got turned on right there. Even I thought.
You can breathe through your nose and stick in your throat. Right. I won't participate in everything, but I'll watch. Yeah, I won't participate in everything, but I'll watch. Vanessa, you're my crush. I can't wait to see you at our slumber party because I am definitely squeezing in that bed with you.
So am I coming to the slumber party?
No.
It's some bullshit.
I love watching Teresa.
I hate the slumber parties.
Voyeur eyes are on. I love to watch. Yeah, I love to watch.
Priscilla, next party you just want to watch?
She's a lie.
Dang. Wow.
Who needs air? Finish him. Yes, Danielle. Finish him. Who needs air? I could breathe. I could breathe and go. But
is that your army training? They taught you how to do that in the army? Like when they put you in
I did have gas masks.
That's what I'm about to say. When they teach you in the tear gas room?
I was in the tear gas room.
Anyway, what are we even talking about tonight? Talking about whole facts. But I think this is a good...
We're talking about people talking about your whole facts.
But I think this is actually a good way and a good example of how you do it. We have both spoken about our encounters, but you don't know who we're talking about. We haven't mentioned any names. No. We haven't even really mentioned any places, but we've given you our encounters. So it's the way... I think it's the
way that you talk about it. Because you can say, I had an amazing night. This person turned me on, but you don't have to give the details of who it was. Be through your ears. Oh my God, I love that. Maybe that's where I get the air from.
What? What
is that? Long lost lover
part.
DM me, long lost lover. We need to be friends.
How do you break up?
New York sexy couple, very.
That's I don't know why.
That's
That's
no
Dennis.
military vet. I am definitely a military brat. That's why we fucks with each other.
Anyway, so
gas mask trade. I'm an army girl. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is.
So here it is. If you want to learn how to suck dick, go get gas mask training. Apparently, the key is gas mask training.
Listen,
Oh,
who
Lord,
needs to breathe when you can buckle his knees? You know.
And I've seen you buckle knees. It was amazing to watch. That shit was amazing. It caught me off guard. I was like, "Oh shit, really?"
Take a big ass nigga down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Nigga couldn't look at anybody for 10 seconds. He's embarrassed. Oh, Jesus. We both getting phone calls.
Chrissy said, "You see why I just want to watch."
Again, lies. No, again, lies. You are an instigator.
Chrissy?
Oh, my God.
She is more than an instigator, but I'm not going to tell her.
We're not going to tell her whole facts.
But you ain't hearing from me.
That a living color?
You might hear that from me, right? Listen, sometimes as friends, we're gonna talk about each other.
Yeah.
Especially when we do amazing things, right? Thank you for your service. Can you share your techniques with the class? I got you. Hey, Cece. Hi, baby. See more pesos. I noticed not everyone watches over on Instagram.
Yes, I actually didn't announce it. We are on Instagram tonight.
I did not pay attention to Instagram today.
No, we're live on Instagram right now.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live on Instagram.
Hi, Insta.
Hey, Instagram. Oh, like, share,
Nicole,
subscribe.
I love you, Nicole.
Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. You know, I want to go back because I haven't talked about it, but it's like I'm going to talk about it. My birthday party.
Yes.
We had such a fucking amazing time. It's time. Now I can talk about it. I'm sorry. Oh my God, the way you guys behaved and the way you all turned out and turned up. OMG.
I am so looking forward to our next hotel takeover.
Oh my God. If this was
we're
any
having
indicator.
the whole hotel
Jesus.
to ourselves.
Oh my God. And you know, someone said something that I thought it was on Katie's show. It was her first time hanging out with us. And she said, you know what? I felt very welcome and it didn't feel cliquish. That was like the biggest compliment that I feel like we ever got. It was like I haven't seen people in that there were people that I hadn't seen in 5 years. And it's like we met all new people and everybody was getting along. You know, you always got one or two knuckleheads that are gonna act stupid. But it was just like you could have walked in any room during that birthday party and you would have saw some shit.
Shout out to the voyeurs that want to see some shit.
Oh, I walked in one room. That room all the way down at the end where there were multiple gangbangs and all. Oh my God,
multiple gangbangs.
OMG! It's like oh Jesus! Y'all talking about something else?
You were looking extra good in that Red Devil suit, Jonathan. Said CJ.
Well, thank you, CJ. I appreciate you, especially coming from you.
Sexy in his red suit.
Thank you very much.
I got one picture with him.
That's the only picture we needed. That picture was dope.
Picture, right?
That picture was dope.
Ass cheeks out. You know how many people send me messages when you post that shit? I was at work. One of my students was like, "Yo, Izzy, that's you?" I'm like, "My students are adults,
but still,
my friend." So,
okay.
You know, he was like, "That's you." So now I'm sitting in class and he looking at me all crazy. I'm like, "Why are you texting me? Why are you giving me dirty looks?" He's like, "Them looks ain't dirty." He's like, "They dirty in a different kind of way." I'm like. He's like, that rose.
Yeah.
You posted the rose.
I posted the rose.
Your birthday was a blast and definitely had a great time. Looking forward to seeing what the next one will be like. So the next one will be August 22nd through the 24th. We have 2 nights.
Yeah.
In a hotel. The whole hotel for ourselves.
Jesus.
So if you thought the last party was a movie,
OMG.
this one is going to be a whole series. Okay?
It was crazy. We're not even supposed to be advertising yet, but
gotta bring my camera out for the next time. Please don't.
Do not bring. No. Seymour, yes, bring. I know why he's saying that. He's a photographer. He wants to do it in his room.
Oh, sexy pictures. I want some sexy professional pictures. Put me on the list is to see more pesos.
Mhm.
Looking forward to going to y'all events. I love meeting new people. That place was lit. Everyone was happy. Yes, everyone was happy.
Everybody was, yeah.
Just saying the phrase "one of your students" is wild. Well,
Really,
I
it
teach
is,
adults. I teach adults. Just to clear that up, I teach adults.
You teach adults.
Yes.
So getting back to it. So we can talk about whole facts, just don't mention names. Is that how we're going? Is that how we?
Is that the solution?
Is that just don't mention names?
Talk about whole facts, don't mention it. But what if you want to give someone a good referral?
Well, according to Fee, she doesn't want anybody. Even she doesn't even want to go.
So what about Fee? If you met someone and you want a referral on that person, like, hey, is this person worth my time?
This is true.
Hey, lady friends. Like, I've had friends who be like depressed and sexually deprived, and I'm like, girl, I sent one of my old niggas to come fuck you. I got a good one. I got a good one for you. I know you like him.
Dang, y'all got lineups like that. Y'all got lineups like that.
I used to, but I gave up on my hoes. I'm sad.
See, you
I need new hoes.
You can't give up on your hoes. You got to get with someone who lets you keep your hoes. We're LS.
Yeah.
But that's your dynamic. Let me not speak.
I gave up my hoes. I need new ones. I'm bored.
There was a
pool party was lit before checking out as well. Yes, at 6 a.m.
There was a pool party?
At 6 a.m. There was a pool party.
What was y'all doing in that pool? Did they need to drain that pool? I'm just saying. Let me know.
Was it okay for the kids to swim?
Right.
At 9 a.m.?
Jennifer, you be hoeing? Wow. Hoes be hoeing.
Hoes be hoeing. Jennifer.
Bella, you missed it.
We listen, but we don't judge. They definitely know how to party. Yes, we do. Bella, we missed you.
We miss you so much. Bella, you would have been.
Bella would have been in her glory.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
What's it?
I'm sorry, I'm telling her all facts.
Bella, no one behaved themselves. No one behaved themselves. I'm just saying, I lost count at 15.
So you keep a few.
I'm saying it. I lost count at 15 hugs.
Damn. I don't care about referrals as I like to have my own experiences.
Max, you're full of shit. I call him out. Max cares about referrals. You know why Max doesn't care about referrals? Because everybody's referring his ass.
How about for the women?
Oh, okay.
Does he care? Could he care about women's referrals?
You're distracting me playing with your pasty.
I'm trying to fix it because it's falling off. It's not working. I'm overdue for a good hoeing. Well, August 22nd through the 24th.
Listen, but we will plan a party for you to come home.
Just for you. Jennifer says she needs referrals for sure. Okay, so you need referrals. But how do you feel about someone referring you? Is the question, right? Because we all need referrals and we all like to hear about what other people do. But we don't like when people talk about us, take the damn pasties off. No, because then YouTube would kick us off.
Yeah.
So we can't take the pasties off.
Stop pointing out that a nipple slip happened.
Okay.
There you go.
I gotta check y'all out. Me and my 804 crew. Bring the whole crew.
See, I'm telling you, we had some people from Virginia. I'm not gonna say no names, but the next day I saw somebody being wheeled out on one of the luggage carts because they couldn't walk it. They couldn't walk back to the car. I'm just saying, we ain't gonna say no names.
He's talking about for the women. He doesn't need hope.
I got
he
you,
doesn't
Max.
need referrals for the women.
I got you.
If a lady asks me, I'll just give her a look. If I'm cheesing hard, she is gonna know the D was good.
This is true.
That's still a referral.
But it's unspoken. I think that's kind of like one of those things.
So we could give a referral without giving details?
No, because like I see that. So if a girl walks past me, I'm use Max for an example. Max is gonna be like, I'm like, that's all we need to say.
Like the specific gentleman that gave the referral about me, he gave it in a loving way.
Mm-hmm.
And the friend that came to do me did me in a loving, magical way. I felt very loved.
Is this the party I heard?
It's the party.
Huh?
It's the party.
Because there was nothing magical about that. That shit was just disgustingly.
It was beautiful. It was magical. It was magical.
I'm just gonna say you and your friend were doing a duet. That's all we.
So I think that the referral that person got from me gave him a whole level of respect for me when he came to me.
CC, thank you for coming from Richmond. We cannot wait to meet you.
Shout out to you, CC. We posted a flyer in the group page. Okay.
Oh, she's saying she posted a flyer. Yeah.
Okay, so my vanilla bestie says she doesn't think she had ever been dick down before. I can't be
a swinger
and know great dick and not make sure she is never that questioning if she has ever been dick down. This is what I'm saying. I have friends who be like, yo, I'm sexually frustrated. I never had an orgasm, and I'm like, girl, I know the guy.
So you're doing this as a public service.
Public service announcement. Girl, I know a guy who's gonna turn your ass out. And then I call him and be like, yo, I got a girl for you. I need you to turn her the fuck out.
No, but you
do that little thing you did to me with your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Can I give that kind of referral?
This is crazy. Okay.
Can I give that kind of referral?
This is one of those shows.
Max, I don't care if I'm referred or not, though I appreciate positive statements. I just care to let my energy and vibes speak for themselves. Energies and vibes always going to speak for
Max,
themselves.
why are you bringing us back to maturity? We having fun being immature tonight.
Let me be immature. I need some spice in my life.
I want to leave a party being wheeled out.
Me too. I've never left the party wheeled out. That's something to add to my bucket list.
I left Vegas I had to be wheeled through the airport.
Really?
Oh my God. They had to wheel me.
I've never had that experience. Can somebody wheel me out?
Listen, here's the thing. I had to be.
I feel deprived.
I looked so bad in Vegas. A homeless guy was on the street. He's like, dude, you look fucked up.
He's like, dude, you
look fucked up. That's how bad I look.
He's the homeless guy.
The homeless guy looked at me. He was like, dude, you look fucked up.
Max said, careful what you wish for. Max, you want to wheel me out?
I have never played with a Southerner before, but I heard that country loving is top tier. Can't wait.
I did have me some Southern boys. I do like me some Southern boys.
But now that does go both ways.
And Southern boys, they treat you really good.
It goes both. Southern women, I'm telling you, it's just
Southern boys have that hospitality and they're gentlemen.
I was gonna say the same thing about the women.
My next boyfriend's gonna be a Southern boy.
You're not gonna have an ex-boyfriend.
What do you mean?
Oh God, stop drinking. Are you covering the microphone?
Am I? I'm not.
Oh.
My next boyfriend will be a Southern boy.
Oh, boy.
I'm keeping my options open. This is why I'm not going to Temptation in August partying with my up north fam. That's right. Maximus.
New Orleans man, really, Jennifer?
Nola men. Ooh, I heard Maximus is the truth. I'm going to put a good referral in for Max. And I didn't have Max, but I know some girls who love Max. Okay.
This is why I don't like it when Max comes to the party.
Can I put referrals like that? See how
look, somebody came right up. Look, somebody came.
He is. See how y'all talking? That's my boo though. Chin chin.
Wait,
boo-boo.
is that?
Yes.
She don't count, Leah.
That's
you don't
my
count.
boo, Leah.
You don't count. Get out of here. You don't count.
Leah counts.
She doesn't. Not when it comes to giving Max referrals.
I love me some Leah.
I love her. She is sexy.
I could give Leah a good referral.
Seymour, I've been carried out because I was drunk and fell asleep at a party. My partner took care of me.
I've never been that drunk. I want to get that drunk one day too.
No, I wasn't. I was fucked up.
I want to be drunk and fucked.
Yeah.
Those tongues are for me.
No, those tongues are for me.
No, they're for me.
I
I promise.
I promise.
Chin chin. Who them tongues for? Watch. I'm proud to be Southern. I'll bring the Southern seasoning up there in August. Yes, boo. Bring me that ain't your mama
Bella,
seasoning.
don't let Max scare you.
Max secretly scares me. I heard he's a big teddy bear. Yes, we are. I'll give you the sweet tea Kentucky bourbon. I love Kentucky bourbon. You Izzy. You Izzy.
It's okay. Max is on. You can't.
Oh.
Look at Max. Look at Max. With the eyes.
Max, you can watch, Max. Oh. Oh, you gotta be spilling my whiskey on your pillow.
That's okay. It is what it is. It's not the worst thing
Don't
that's been on that
spill the
pillow.
gentleman Jack.
Right. That's expensive. Don't spill expensive stuff. Go get you the regular shit.
So my birthday is coming up, and I'm accepting red lingerie.
ShopRite cards.
I'm accepting lingerie, any lingerie, ShopRite cards, and Gentleman Jack.
Gentlemen. No, don't say Gentleman Jack.
No, what's the special one?
What do you mean?
The one we had the last time at Tanya's house.
Oh, I forgot.
I want that one.
That bottle was like $150.
I want that one for my birthday.
That was good.
That was really good.
I'll find it.
But Gentleman Jack for my birthday, 4th of July. The ladies give full on real details in their chats. I'm sorry, but I've been talked about at different points. It's just something about it. So do you like when they talk about you, or do you not like when they talk about you?
It depends on what they're saying.
Because I think it depends, right? I've been spoken about. I've never really had guys speak about me derogatory, because there's a certain way I carry myself, and most dudes I ever fuck with pretty much respect me, and we have a respectful relationship. So not that I know of have I been talked about derogatorily, but I have been talked about, and I kind of take it as a compliment from the specific people that it's been.
But I think we're different people, because we don't mind, but there are a lot of people that, they just don't want it. Like, I was having a conversation with T-Dot's group, with Young and Sexy today. They have this great group chat, group phone call that they do. And they were like, no, I don't want anybody to know. There were like many women on this, like, we don't want anybody to know, don't tell, blah, 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 good or bad, just don't tell. I don't care.
Well, I don't like people to know my whole facts. So when I'm single, like I said before, for the people who weren't tuned in early, right? My personal rule, this is my rule.
Long lost lover, like 10 bottles. Go ahead.
Long lost lover, I'm drinking all his bottles. Every time I come, I'll be like, make sure you got mines for the 4th of July. Anyway, I can't flip Brooklyn Honor.
Something happening with Max and Bella right now. Just let them go through their thing. Go ahead, say what you're saying.
So personally, when I was a single female, I would play privately with my casualties, right? I would take my casualties. I would take my casualties in privates, right? As being in a relationship now, I will get digged down. I get slapped with my dick out with the dick. I don't care. I'll stick that shit up my nose in front of everybody. I don't give a fuck. Right?
But then how do you breathe if you're sticking up your nose?
Through my ears, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
I breathe through my ears. So with my person, I'll go all out. And I honestly don't give a fuck if anybody talks about it, right? Because it's me and my person, and that's my person.
Okay.
Right? But if it's me and just somebody I'm taking down when I'm single, I have my fun when I'm single, but nobody knows about it because it's nobody's business. And I'm very private about it. So I'll go to a party and then be like, all right, let's go after the party. We'll have our own after party and do our thing, right? Or we dip off and do our shit in the corner. Nobody got to know. Because I'm single, and that's just an adventure. It's not nothing for everybody to know about. But with my partner, I invite you to watch us when we play. I love that shit. The more you watch, the more I'm gonna throw it back, and the deeper in my throat I'm gonna take it. The bigger the audience, the deeper it goes down the throat. Because I love that shit.
Okay.
I get a thrill from being watched.
Okay.
Not the nose. How much y'all had to drink? Not a lot, boo. Not a lot. My cup is still full.
Y'all saw me refill her cup. She first shit. Y'all saw me.
Shut up. Leave me
This is her second
alone, okay? You want to watch me, Michelle?
Michelle is dangerous. I'm going to keep on saying that. I'm scared of Michelle. I'm scared of Michelle. I'm just saying.
You know, I love how Michelle loves me, and she hasn't met me yet.
No. Now you can have Chin Chin. Michelle is mine. Sorry.
Let's ask Michelle what she wants.
She said yes.
She says she wants to watch me. Damn, Izzy, I can't hear this right now. What you want to hear, baby?
No. Will you stop? I'm trying to keep you okay.
You trying to keep me okay?
I don't want you to get no phone calls or text messages.
I ain't get no phone calls and text messages all weekend, so I'm good.
And we're back.
We met. Yes, we did meet, boo.
Where'd you meet
But
Michelle?
we did.
Oh, at Staples?
No, the other spot.
Oh, Adelphia's.
Yes.
Okay.
Adelphia's where they got the good cheesecake. I still want to go to Adelphia's for my birthday. Can you set that up?
I can.
I want a birthday dinner at Adelphia's.
No, I'm not setting up no vanilla birthday dinner, and I can't come to the birthday girl thing.
Who's gonna set up my birthday dinner at Adelphia's?
Y'all notice how she just ignored me? She just act like I didn't even say anything.
And the party is from the 5th through the 7th. I'm available before the 4th and after the 7th for cheesecake at Adelphia's for my fucking birthday. That's what I want.
I'm not doing nothing for your birthday.
LMAO at Dividing and Conquering the Ladies. Yes, at Adelphia, looking for my earrings because I lost my big ass earrings. That's my boo.
Max said, "Let's go to commercial."
Max, I need my friend. I miss Max. Anyway. Let's get to these promos. Guys, you know, honestly, for everyone who tunes in, I just want to say thank you because I really enjoy having these conversations with you guys. You will go to dinner with me at Adelphia's. Thank you, boo.
She's gonna try to take your cookie.
Everybody could eat my cookie at Adelphia's for my birthday. Y'all could take turns eating my motherfucking cookie.
I think you were about to say something. I really enjoyed these conversations.
I really know what I was saying was she's smart, Jonathan, over there. Power, LOL. Don't work for us, man. No one cares.
Right.
Sorry, man. I bag all the bitches. Anyway, I loved how you guys were dancing. I was in New York City every weekend. Yeah, we get lit, boo.
Yeah, we have fun.
Michelle, you can eat my cookie too for my birthday.
Just giving it away.
I'm giving the cookie.
So you're the A train. Everybody gets a ride.
No, everybody don't get a ride. Everybody gets a taste.
Everybody. So you Costco. You have samples.
Oh, I got an invitation to Atlanta. I love this. Anyway, I'm just joking, guys. I like to joke. I am just joking. Max at commercial.
Well, Jennifer said Doc is a buffet.
Doc's a buffet for my birthday. I will be a buffet. Everybody gets to eat.
No crumbs left.
No crumbs left. When we planning this party at Adelphia's? Who's coming to Adelphia's for my birthday? We're planning an impromptu birthday dinner. DM me if you coming to my birthday dinner so you can eat me. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can
Adelphia's is not an LS club. We can't get kicked out of no more places, damn it.
Or you can eat buffet and the well never runs dry. I'm kidding, y'all.
July is your song. Talk about here. Take this mic. Hold the mic.
Right, so let's talk about promos, guys, because we done killed an hour. So let's just get to the end of our conversation. The point is, don't be telling people's whole facts without their permission. Right? If you're gonna say they're amazing, just say they're amazing. You don't have to give details. Right? If you're gonna say they're terrible, don't talk about them.
You know why you shouldn't tell people they're terrible?
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
That's why. It causes emotional damage. I've been trying to use that.
Emotional damage. Can you post my flyer?
Okay, let's post the flyer. Oh boy.
It's up there, right there, the pink one.
Go.
So slutty slumber party 3. So ladies, this is just for the ladies. I rented a house in the Poconos. We have a beautiful house in the Poconos.
Whose ass is that with that rose?
They posted the rose. He always likes, my boyfriend likes map position specifically.
I think a lot of people do.
Anyway, so I like that picture. Who likes that picture? If you like that picture, drop an emoji. Anyway, so we got a beautiful house in the Poconos for 2 nights.
Congratulations on finding a house.
It's a house on a lake, by a lake. We have a hot tub. The house is huge. We have a private chef coming to cook for us again. We have a writing and trimming workshop. So that's gonna be interesting and a whole lot of fun. We have Sir Lisa's coming to do his BDSM thing. So if you want to try the BDSM experience with Sir Lisa's, he will be there. I will be assisting him. This is a ladies only party. So we have the house for 2 nights. So on Sunday, we'll have a brunch, penis and pancake brunch. Right?
Wait, so when you have penis and pancake, that's when the guys come in to give you penis.
Well, we're going to have penis and pancake brunch, and we're going to do the writing workshop after brunch.
A volunteer tribute.
We're going to spend the day by the lake, and then in the evening, we'll come and chill in the yard, in the woods, and, you know, barbecue some dinner and just have great conversation.
Right, Max?
For my 420 girlies, we're going to be outside blowing it the fuck down. I only have 8 tickets left. This shit sold out fucking fast.
Woo!
If you're a chef, send me your information for our next slumber party, because we will be having a next slumber party. I think like right after this one, because there's so many people that want to come to this one and can't make it.
Shit, I'm gonna learn how to cook.
So let me know your information. So that's that for the slumber party. So the dates are the 5th, July 5th through the 7th. It is also my birthday weekend. So we are turning all the way the fuck up. And I'm definitely going to be on the buffet for all the ladies. Yo, I'm going to get mad head for my birthday. That's I want head and whiskey for my birthday. And right after my birthday party will be our hotel takeover in August. That is the 22nd through the 24th in Piscataway, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, this event has been selling out. These rooms are booked up busy. So if you have not gotten your room yet, I suggest you book your room ASAP. You do not have to pay for the room right away.
Nope.
You could pay for it. I think it's like a day or two before. They charge your card a day or two before the event.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you book your room, at least now it will be secured.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All the suites are gone.
All the suites are gone. You're gonna pay for the event. So get your bracelet. You gotta pay for your bracelet for the event. If you don't have a bracelet for the event, they won't allow you to check into the hotel.
Very simple.
Okay. So you have to pay for the tickets for the event on Eventbrite. So you will book your room through the link that we will post, or hit us up, DM Jonathan or myself or any of the Discreet Friend admins, and get the link for the hotel, and then get the link to get the ticket for the events so that you can participate in the parties.
So can I say something? So if you can only come one day, just to say you can only come Friday, or you can only come Saturday, we have tickets for that. So we have a Friday night ticket. We have a Saturday day pass. So you can come during the day, but you can't stay at the night. Or we have an all-day pass where you can come all day Saturday, or we have just a party. Listen, we're trying to accommodate everybody. We want everybody. We want as many people who can be to be a part of this wonderful event. We want to spread the love to everybody. And we just want to have a great time. But book, like she said, book your damn hotel. Buy your tickets. Book your hotels. Rooms. It's going to be absolutely great. The party floor is sold out.
Party floor is sold out, but we have the whole hotel.
You know what the cool part about this hotel? Clothing optional. The minute
So-
you walk in there, you can strip butt ass naked and never put your clothes back on
Fucking
again.
naked. Oh, sorry, the kids.
I'm sorry.
All right. So anyway,
He don't wake up.
get your ticket for the event. Slutty Slumber Party. Ain't that cosplay? Something you got the flyer for that?
I don't have the party for the cosplay May 17th.
May
will have it-
17th.
we will have it next week.
Anjay Santos has a cosplay party. Where is it?
Same place we had the birthday party.
He's still doing it?
Mhm.
Okay. So it's going to be in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Cosplay May
17th.
May 17th, cosplay party. So if you like to dress up and fuck, if you like to dress up as different characters and fuck, this is the place for you. So we do have some things in store. Discreet Friends try to keep us busy. We stay busy.
Yeah, we're gonna also add some vanilla things. Did you see the poll?
For the wine tasting.
Yeah, we put a poll up to see what you guys wanted to do, and apparently wine tasting is what you guys want to do. So
I want to go wine tasting. Yay!
I was going to be a
tasting.
couples thing, but I don't think I can do couples only things because we have too many of everybody. So I'm not going to make it a couple.
Don't make it couples only because we need singles there too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
You're just trying to find a single dudes. No, actually, you're trying to find a single dudes and girls.
yep.
What was our topic tonight? Let's go back.
So back to the topic before we close. Guys, respect people's privacy. It's the bottom line.
Yep.
Don't tell people's whole facts. But also, if you don't want your whole facts told, be mindful of how you move in public. If it's something that's important to you and bothers you, for me personally, I don't like to kiss and tell, and I don't like people to talk about my whole facts when I'm single. When I'm single, I choose to play privately, right? And you may know I played with the person, but you won't know the details, right? In my relationship now, I love everyone to watch, right? I need to get in shape so I can spend my birthday in my birthday suit. You can spend your birthday in your birthday suit right now, but we love you just as you are. Just let that dick swing. I'm sorry.
Let your soul glow. Oh, sorry.
I want a Gunnison Beach weekend. I do want a Gunnison Beach weekend.
Oh.
We're gonna do that soon.
Yes, we're planning on
Um,
one in June, so keep up with that one.
So the reference is an actual slippery slope. It can be, right? Because if the person doesn't want their reference given, it could be a violation of that person's privacy or discretion.
Mhm.
Right? So maybe if you're gonna give a reference, ask the person, be like, yo, can I tell them that you are amazing?
You just knocked it out the park. Can I tell everybody about this shit?
Can I tell you was amazing? Can I tell everybody how good you was fucking me? Like that person might like to hear that.
It would boost my ego.
It would definitely boost my ego too. You gonna tell everybody how good I fucked you? Go ahead, baby.
Here we go. All right, guys.
I need to go home. Ain't nothing home for me. Anyway, good night, guys. I hope you have a sexy, productive week.
Like, share, and subscribe.
And we love you. I love you guys.
Join Max tomorrow.
Tomorrow, the social experiment, 9 p.m.
Yes.
with Maximus and Nova. We love them.
And KD on Wednesday.
And KD, the BLX experiment, Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Tune the fucking.
Yep.
Good night.